You want to address that first?
Yes. So when we started the registration exercise on Friday, that's 1st October, we realized that a number of people were complaining that they were not able to get through. And I think that it was because a lot of people were trying at the time. So if you have actually done the star 404 and you have not got any feedback from your service provider, kindly dial star 400 hash.
Okay.
Star 400 hash. That's an old USSD code that people use to see whether their SIM cards are registered or not. If you dial the star 400 hash, you should be able to get a message that will tell you your name, whether, and a unique code. Because when you do the 404, you get a unique code, and then it will tell you whether you've done the biometric capture or not. If you do the star 4000, the star 400 hash, and you do not get any message, kindly get in touch with your service provider. And if you are not able to reach them, please call the NCA again on 0800 110 622, and then we will resolve the issue for you.
Okay, so George Eduyeboah wants to know if it's exclusively for SIM cards. What about mobile money registration? And then what happens if you registered just before the 1st of October, maybe say 30th September? What happens to it? Do you still have to go through the process?
Okay, let me take the last one first. If you registered your SIM card, if you bought a new SIM card before the 1st of October, you still have to do this star 400 hash, because that was the deadline, the day we gave for re-registration. So if you bought your SIM card the day before 30th September, even at 5 p.m., you have to do the star 40.
Oh, no.
Yes, because the database has now been wiped clean and we're starting over on a fresh note. Okay. He also asked about mobile yes, whether yes, your MNO should be able to resolve that issue for you, especially if your mobile money wallet is tied to your SIM card. So your mobile network provider should be able to resolve that issue for you.
Okay, so when you register the card from now till the deadline, it takes care of your mobile money registration, or it's a separate arrangement? That's the concern.
Okay, so your mobile money registration, all that is actually regulated by the Bank of Ghana. What the NCA is doing is looking at the SIM card registration, but I do know that the MNOs are working together to make sure that they reconcile these two.
Okay, so that's not within you. Okay. Yes. Okay, you just want the SIM card registered. Anything
and
else?
They will make sure that anything else is done to make sure that the whole system is clean.
It will not frustrate the customer.
No, the customer will not be frustrated.
We'll still be able to operate our mobile money whilst they work that out. It will not affect us.
No, we have a complaint yesterday from a subscriber who's been able to go through the biometric, the stage 1 and stage 2 biometric capture to the end, and the person still has the mobile money in a different way. She's contacted the service provider and they've assured that they will resolve it for her.
Okay, so we hope that won't be widespread. Okay, so that's the response to your question, George Edu. So Maxwell is asking how much this is costing us. At what cost is this program to the states?
This is very interesting, and I'm very happy to say that this SIM registration exercise is at no cost to the state whatsoever. The only cost to the state will be the cost of the public education, which currently is being borne by the National Communications Authority. And even here, we are also counting on the MNOs to also support us in this. I'm sure you may have seen from the online platforms of some of the MNOs that they're actually sharing the communications that we are going with, that we started sharing. So it is at no cost to the state.
No cost at all.
It is at no cost.
The NCA is not paying anything.
We are not paying anything for this.
Okay, so that mobile telecoms operators are taking care of this by themselves.
No cost to government.
No cost to government. Okay. Well, that's it. Some of your questions. So Maxwell, that's the response. No cost at all. I think Livingston's question has been tackled. He used the USSD code and he was told to receive a message, and that message has not been received with no code yet. He's asking how you'll be able to fix that. That's Livingston's question.
He's asking?
Okay, so he says that he's supposed to receive a USSD code, and he has still not received it. Okay, how does he fix it?
Kindly ask him to dial star 400 hash.
Star 400 hash.
Yes.
Okay.
And he should be able to get some feedback from the telco that will show him his name, his unique code,
Mhm.
and if he's been able to do the biometric capture. If he doesn't get that, he should kindly contact the service provider.
Okay. Well, so there's one also from Emmanuel Halifax, also on Facebook. He's asking, can he register 5 SIM cards of the same network? He has 10. He's supposed to get 10. So can he do that on just one network?
Yes, he can do all the 5 on one network. He can decide to do all 10 on one network, or do 2, 3, 4, as long as it is 10 in total. Anybody can decide which networks they want to register their SIM cards.
Okay. So I'm told there's one question from Kwesi Emmanuel.